Okay, not too much is happening in Korea. There's stuff happening a little bit in politics and in the economy, new economic developments, this and that. But I saw this story and I thought it was fun. I thought we'd mention it because it's a little more lighthearted, and it's Faker. So you know Faker. Faker is the best League of Legends player, not only in Korea, but all across the world. You walk into a razor shop, right? You walk into a game store and you just see the face of Faker. You go into a Korean convenience store and you have a bunch of ramyeon, cup ramyeon with like Faker's face on it. So this is Faker, and yesterday he was appointed as an honorary police officer in South Korea. And he's also serving as an ambassador for cyber gambling prevention. So this is wholesome. It's like, good job, Faker. You're an honorary police officer, and you're doing your job to stop cyber gambling, to get a lot of these kids, a lot of these dudes off of being addicted to gambling online, because it's very easy to get addicted. That's why gacha games are so big right now too, because it's essentially gambling. You guys know me. I played Genshin Impact for quite a bit, and I was very stuck on Genshin for 2 years. But yeah, right here. T1, Faker has been appointed as an honorary police officer and youth cyber gambling awareness ambassador. Please send your warm support as it continues to spread positive influence. Cyber gambling is not a game. So true. It's all wholesome. Look at him. He has a little statue too. Little stick figure, not stick figure, little action figure made of him. And it's so funny though. Like there's like a meme right now of Faker where people, every single photo that he's in, he looks like he's photoshopped in because he looks so like antisocial. I don't know, like he's completely expressionless, right? He's just standing there. Like he looks like he's AI'd. And that's kind of like the quintessential gamer, right? Slightly autistic, a little antisocial, but really good at gaming. And yeah, we don't know his politics. Some people say he's left-wing because he's been doing a lot with the Lee Jae-myung administration, this administration. Some people think he's right-wing because he's like a gamer, and you know how like good male gamers are. Most of them are right-wing. A lot of gamers in Korea are very right-wing. A lot of the streamers are right-wing as well. But yeah, like what's the takeaway from this? Is just a wholesome thing that we're gonna talk about? A League of Legends legend, no pun intended, being honored as an honorary police officer and helping to stop online gaming among the youth and raise awareness for the problems that result in cyber gambling. No, the takeaway is that the government can use cultural avenues by which they can influence the next generation, because people love Faker, right? Like a lot of gamers love this guy. He's really good. He's world renowned. He puts Korea on the world stage in terms of gaming. And this section too, this story was in the sports section of X. So esports, and Faker is growing the whole esports genre for the next generation. But you have to understand that if the government wants to create change, they have to do so through cultural avenues as well, not just political. And this is a good example of the government doing in a healthy way, using someone like Faker to stop online gambling. Good. That's really good. And kind of like, police officers, I am very a back the blue person in an orderly and just society. Of course, if the police are being tyrannical and doing the bidding of gay race communists, of course, like we are not pro-police. But for example, the UK, we're not pro-UK police. But by and large, we are pro-cops because most cops are right-wing. A lot of cops follow me, by the way, and we love you, patriots. But cops are the ones who enforce the law and keep order in society. So yes, like this is all good. But the main use that the Korean government has to do, instead of just pouring and throwing money at couples for having babies, is that use the biggest and the brightest, the most influential and the most famous in Korean society and incentivize them. I don't know, maybe it's like a private campaign, or it's an operation by the NIS in Korea to just, hey, we'll help you. Here, go get married and have children. Because that's the only way that Koreans are going to have a reorientation of their perspective to value childbearing and family again. It is if the upper echelon, the elites in Korean society, all collectively say, yeah, actually, getting married and having children is the best thing that's happened to me. That's the only way. Well, not the only way, but that is a very powerful way. And I don't know why the Korean government isn't thinking about doing that. Like, of course, don't force people to get married because that's going to be a miserable marriage. But find ways to incentivize marriage among the upper echelon and the elite class in Korea so that everything in society is always trickle down. And so if you have the most popular, the most famous, the most influential people in Korean society, not just politically, but culturally, say, oh, I'm so happily married. I have all these children. Look how happy we are. Yes, like that will translate well into Koreans having children because the elite class in any society gives an aspiration and a goal for the average layman to aspire to. That's the whole function of a hierarchy in a society. And that's how you have your society running and moving forward. Is if the average layman looks at the elite class and aspires to be of an elite status or at least attain a semblance of elitism and the lifestyles and the achievements and the attainment of the elite. So, yes, like, do that, Korea. That's all you have to do. Faker needs to set an example for young people to get married in Korea. But I honestly think, and I don't know if this how true this is. Hopefully, this is not slander. But I think Faker is one of those actual asexual people, like who doesn't think about anything regarding marriage or family or woman, and he's just like, I'm gonna do game, and just sits in his room playing game, grinding League. But I hope that the Korean government can be, whether it's a left-wing, right-wing government, like right now it's existential for Korea. Like they need better policies and they need better campaigns to promote childbearing and marriage. Like they just need more of that and exhaust every single method and avenue to achieve that. And yes, like online gambling is bad. Having him be an honorary police officer, good. But also take it a step further. Like, why don't you have Faker do more marriage and family campaigns? I think that would be objectively good. And like what the commercial he did with Karina from Espo, like that was really wholesome. Like we like to see that. So a little more of that and more of actual, right? When you get married, not just the lovey-dovey part, but also the child part. Like bear children, have children. I think that will be influential and that is really of monumental importance in Korean society.